I think that's best. Bring it up to your mouth. Just do a test.
Test.
Just do a little test.
Test 1, 2.
Kind of cup it.
Test 1, 2. Test.
There you go.
Okay.
They are the wood enthusiasts.
Welcome to
the
today.
internet.
No, it's welcome.
Okay, cool. Let's start again. Let's start again. Go.
Okay.
Hi, and welcome to our very first webisode of Wood Enthusiasts. My name is Larry Woodstone, and I'm here with my dear friend, Gary Gilbert III.
It's Gilbert the Third. Gary Gilbert the Third.
I thought, as our acting name, we were going to go a little bit classier. We're going to go with Gilbert.
It's Gilbert the Third. Gary Gilbert.
Okay, we're going to go with, well, welcome. Welcome. We are excited.
Rub fresh and you'll feel real good, and rub slow just like you know you should. Just get a little grit and get a little wood, and rub fresh just like you know you should.
Hello there. A friend of mine has just dropped off this piece of lumber. Let's see what we can find out, shall we?
Sniff it. Oh, Gary, sniff it.
What you're going to want to do is get your 40 grit, and you're going to take it, and you're going to do a quick once-over, like so, and a quick back. What that does is release the aromas.
Ooh. Sniff that lumber, Gary.
And you can tell the different types of wood by doing such.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, look at that.
So you can tell that it is a red oak, an Alberta red oak. We're looking at probably a 72. I'm getting strong hints of a 72, 73.
Oh, yeah.
How big is this barn here? This is Gary's. This is
9,000
Gary's.
square feet.
This is Gary's 9,000 square foot barn. Beautiful structure. This is all wood, isn't it?
Welcome to today's episode, where it all began.
I don't think you need to look at this that much. I think we're just going to have this just... Just kind of have a very natural conversation.
How am I going to know what to say?
Well, we're just going to talk. Okay.
Hello.
So, well, let's just introduce ourselves. Let's talk about this. We got our mics on here. We've got a very professional setup. We've got a cast and crew behind us that needs no recognition right now.
Paul is here.
We don't need to bring Paul up into everything. Paul's mute. Anyways, so tell us what the show is about to you.
It's about life.
You know, cut. I don't like this thing you're doing with your voice, where you're kind of pushing it out like you're some big Bravo man. You're just pushing it out there. I don't think that's.
But that's what they do on TV. I don't like my voice.
I don't like your voice either, and I'm not saying. I am not saying you have a nice voice. Just give us a minute. Give us a minute. When I'm not saying you have a nice voice, I am not saying that.
For the purpose of clarity and full disclosure, we at the Wood Enthusiast community would like to clarify that no one believes that Gary has a nice voice.
What I'm saying is what you're doing now is worse than your actual voice. So let's just go with just
Want me to
talk,
tone it down?
Just talk like,
Hello.
hey, Gary, it's just us. Just us, and he doesn't have a clip. Paul, can you get us the clip? Can you get us the clip?
Paul.
My goodness. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Larry Woodstone, and this is my friend Gary Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Welcome to our segment, Hot Picante. We're gonna talk about things that turn my mild salsa into a hot picante. And that means spicy.
Hot and spicy salsa. Hot and spicy salsa. What makes my mild salsa turn hot picante? Hot and salsa salsa. Hot and spicy salsa.
Sometimes we hear on the internet that there's something going on in the United States of America between Mexico and the USA. Rumor has it, Mr. Trump wants to build a wall. Well, we here at Wood Enthusiasts have a message for you, Mr. Trump. We hear on the internet that you're going to be building that wall out of plastic. And you know what we have to think about that?
No.
Trash!
Just back
I'm filming.
back out of the scene.
And that turns my mild salsa into a hot picante. You know what plastics do when a bullet comes flying from the cartel? Nothing. It explodes.
And I take issue with that, Mr. Trump.
We recommend that you use natural hardwood all the way across the borders. Maybe pick oak. That way, instead of fighting, people can carve their favorite nature designs into both sides of the wall. Oh. A lot of mosquitoes. You know what plastic smells like burning? Smells like stink trash. And that makes my salsa.
Hot picante.
Sometimes I like to take a twist. Gary? Hey, Gary. Sometimes. Oh, is that Nance's iced tea?
It is.
Oh, is that what this is?
Right.
Why do we have Paul leave it on the scene?
He set me up with a Facebook. He bought me the
I
BlackBerry.
could set you up with a Facebook account. We don't need Paul to have a Facebook account.
Paul studied this.
I'm just saying we don't need.
We're so excited to share this journey with you, and I know as we kind of started thinking about this late at night, we just kind of discussed our love for wood. And me and Gary have known each other here since 1986, ever since the incident, and we've shared this passion for wood ever since that day. And that's just something I know I've been excited about, and you've been excited about. I've been blogging. I like to write, and he knows that I've been on the internet for years now. He's just kind of arriving on the scene. And like I always say, we're slower than most, but we're faster than a few. But in this case, he's slower than most.
Well, you aren't wrong there, Larry.
Mr. Clutterbugs walking through the forest, watering trees, even though they don't need it. Mr. Clutterbugs.
Hi, Glenn Clutterbuck here. I'm glad you're with me. I'm a little disappointed today. Most people are happy about these beautiful little flowers and that. Yeah, sure, they look good, but they're not helping us out. They're not helping us out at all. And look, they're taking all of the hydration from this area. If you look around here, there's tons of green grass taking all of the hydration. You know what's left to die? This beautiful tree. No leaves, no taking any carbon dioxide and turning into oxygen. And that really gets me going. That really gets me going. I can't even do a moisture measure on this. It's worth it. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice. Check the hydration. We want to make sure and to try to find out if this leaf here is hydrated or not. So what you want to do is you want to take off the leaf, and maybe the average person can't tell, is this leaf doing okay or is this leaf hurting, right? So what you want to do, you're going to want to do a leaf lick, all right? So you just want to kind of stick it out, facing the sun preferably, so you can see all the moisture content. Just a subtle, just a little lick. You're going to want to do that 6, 7, 8, 9 times. To make sure that enough saliva gets onto the leaf, okay? Just one more time. Okay. And what you're looking for is to see if your saliva gets soaked in instantly by the leaf, because that leaf is thirsty for some hydration. So this leaf, wow, it's soaking, it's almost already dry. This leaf is very dehydrated. So we're gonna be looking at maybe watering this tree for the next couple hours here, and hopefully we can bring it back to life. We'll see what happens. But anyway, Glenn Clutterbuck here. Hope you're having a great day. See you soon.
So yeah, I just got a few shots I'd like to set up. I like the horse in the background. There's a little horse.
Okay, well, again, we're back at Gary's farm, and that's a place where we're going to be doing a lot of our filming because of the natural resource available.
We have lots of coniferous on the property.
Maybe we should talk about this. We talked earlier, there's a young gentleman we talked to on the beach that, I don't want to say the word stupid, I don't like that word.
It was Carl.
I wasn't going to point out who it was, but he struggled with understanding the difference between coniferous and deciduous, and Gary brought up a fun fact, kind of a good way to remember the difference between a coniferous and a deciduous. Won't you share that with us, Gary?
It's got the cone on it. That's how you'll know it's coniferous.
So coniferous, and that's so I said to Carl, if it's an easier way for you to remember, try to think of cone. If it produces a cone, you'll have a coniferous, and he said that's not true.
But I've told Carl that.
Okay. And that's why I didn't want to use the word stupid.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to say that? I know the difference.
Carl's spicy. No. So that's just a fun fact, an easy way to remember the difference between coniferous and deciduous. We've got a lot more to teach, and like I always say, we may be slower than most, but we're faster than a few.